Hello, welcome to Anu's classroom. I know it's been a long while. I'm extremely sorry for that. I've been quite busy, especially with the back to office things and work related commitments and all. I really couldn't get any time to spare over here. Really sorry for that. It's been a long break, I know, but I hope that upcoming days I'll be able to post more and more regularly. I hope you guys are all doing well and the already uploaded videos you guys found useful. So today we will start with MMPC 9. It is a pretty big book, right? MMPC 9. This is from semester 2, Management of Machines and Materials. So with this subject itself, let's get started. It is as it is a very wide topic. When I did a poll on which all subjects you would like to have classes on, that was for a tuition, which unfortunately I couldn't take up, as I said, due to prior commitments. So this is one subject which a lot of people requested. So I thought then this is the right topic to put videos on and try to make it simpler for you guys. So let's get started with MMPC 9 course this semester. To give you a brief outline of what is in MMPC 9, we know that there are four blocks over here. The first block, as usual, is an overview kind of a thing, which gives you an overall introduction into the various aspects of materials and machine management, what operations management is, what facilities planning is, how do you plan your layout, factory layout, facility layout, how do you select the place for it, various other things, and a quick recap also of the things that you have already learned in your first semester, like what is the difference between services and products, product life cycle, such things, various aspects we'll get a quick introduction into, and it will build a foundation for the upcoming module. So I would say yes, this is pretty much one of the easiest blocks there is. Then coming to the second block, which is operation planning and control. In this block we will talk about how we can plan for and control various various types of job patterns, production patterns, types of productions, like our batch process is there. Then how do we plan for or control mass production, job shop production, how do we control projects, how do we plan for them. Projects are nothing but unit productions, single customized for a particular client kind of a thing. You can think about housing projects, or even a house is one of the easiest and most clear cut example for a layman of what a project could be. Then we will go ahead and talk about how we can plan for capacity. That is, like every factory, every business will have a certain capacity. How can we plan the utilization of our capacity, and how can we plan for its improvement also, how both expansion and contraction, how can we plan for it so that we get the most out of our facility, our materials and machines, and how can we work, design the job as well as the work, what is value engineering and quality assurance, that is QA. All those things we will talk about in block 3. And block 4, which is the concluding block, we will talk about inventory management and the various ways in which we can standardize or codify and reduce variety of the machines and materials that we have. Though we say variety is the spice of life, if you have too many varieties of things, materials or machines in your job shop, it becomes very difficult for us to manage. Just imagine, let's say in a mechanics workshop, how many different types of nuts and bolts will be there. If there are many things like that which serve similar purposes and you're holding inventory, it will reduce your available space in the inventory, so that you might not be able to stock up something which is valuable, more valuable than these similar items which can be easily substituted for one another, right? So such kind of things, variety reduction. And we will also talk about a very important concept, that is waste management, in the last block. Now, as we all know, you might have already seen the size of the book, especially when since your assignments are also almost due, right? It is in October 31st, the last date. So you guys have definitely seen the size of the book. So the first question, and most of us, we will be doing MBA from IGNOU with other jobs or other things in parallel. So the first and foremost question that comes to our mind is, how do we pass this thing, right? That is the first target that we have. How do I pass term and examination? What are the things that minimum I have to study? So let us try to form a strategy and stick to it while we take up our course, right? Now, one thing that I noticed while I was looking at the previous year question papers is that almost every topic from our MMPC 9, like every subheading, there has been a question. No, that is quite overwhelming, right? So the next question you guys might be having is that is all fine, Anu. Just tell me, just narrow it down for me. Tell me one unit that I must study. Correct? So I'll try my best to stress on such topics. And if you ask me, block one, what is the one unit that I have to stress? Well, I would say block one being the very first introductory block, um, facilities, location, layout, and material handling, those kind of concepts. If it is new to you, maybe you can stress on that. You can revise on your services versus products and PLC. Those are easy concepts which you have already studied, so you guys might be able to easily brush through. I would say block one, you focus on all four units, at least get a basic idea. Now, block two, definitely operations planning and control. This thing again, we have had questions at least from one unit over here. And mainly that also either mass and batch or job floor production has been the focal area. So at least 3 units from the 4 of block 2, I would suggest you should go ahead and learn. In block 3, no matter whatever you did not study, I would say block 3, value engineering and quality assurance, has been a favorite topic. And there have been questions either from value engineering or sometimes capacity planning, sometimes work and job design, but at least value engineering and quality assurance seems to be a very favorite topic for our term and examination question paper makers. So at least that you guys study and go, since we need to have at least what you can say, a good amount of 60 marks out of 100 to make sure that you guys pass. That is, if you guys are the regular guys, then it is 20 marks each for per question. If you guys are online, then your question paper pattern is a little bit different, where sections are there for 5 marks, 10 marks, 15 marks and all. But whatever that is, roughly around 60 marks you should be able to get. So 3 questions, right? We have 4 blocks, at least 2 questions will come from every block, that is for sure. So if you have to study and aim for 60 marks, and if 2 questions come definitely from a block, now you can do the math. At least one block you have to study thoroughly without skipping any units, right? And then another block, 1 or 2 blocks, you can pick up the most important things and then study. So in that case, I would say out of all the blocks, block 2 and block 3, I would say do not skip at all. Block 2 and block 3. Block 1, have a general idea of what all the things are, and same way with block 4. Because in block 4, if I have to narrow down one unit, I would say waste management. But again, there have been questions from other blocks also. So just block 1 and block 4, I would say have a general idea of what are the things that are being talked about. But block 2 and block 3, please stress and study all the concepts very nicely. Okay, so that is my advice there for focused study. Now, how our course on MMPC 9 will be structured is that every video we will discuss on one topic from MMPC 9 and all the related questions that have been asked from that topic. So on an average, I would say we might be discussing around 2 to 3 previous year question paper questions, okay, term and examination questions every video, and the relevant topic from where you have to take your key answer points. And like that, I am thinking I will structure our MMPC 9. So for people who are studying afresh, for them, they will get to know, okay, from this topic, what all questions you guys might be expecting. And for people who study from the term and examination papers directly, when you read one question, you will know, okay, from which topic it is. Directly, you guys can go and just stress on that particular topic and learn. So I hope that such a structure will help you guys in studying deeper as well as quick revisions as well. So that is what I'm hoping for, aiming for in MMPC 9. I hope it will be a useful course structure for you guys. So I hope to see you all in the upcoming videos. Thank you so much. And yes, I am going through the comments and the mails. They have been I got an overwhelming number of them. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for all those mails and comments and everything. I'm starting now to respond to them, and I will do my best to cover everything and get and give you the clarifications that you have asked. Thank you so much once again for being with Anu's classroom, and I hope to see you all in the upcoming days as well.